Hello, my name's Salman Desai, Director of Strategy and Planning. Some of you will have seen me at various events that we've held over the past 12 months, or if you've attended one of our board meetings. To mark this important milestone, what I wanted to do is reflect on the panel itself, but also what we've achieved over the past 12 months. So the panel was set up initially to give a voice to the patients and public in the communities of the North West. The North West Ambulance Service has a long history of working with patients and public, but we wanted something slightly different this time round. And in establishing the patient and public panel and ensuring we had the right representation, what we were looking for was to give people a voice, not just for those that we see to across our various services, but actually the public and the communities that we serve across the North West. That we wanted to strengthen our community engagement, and we wanted to set some very clear expectations. So you were clear what to expect, but we were clear what we could provide to and what we would benefit from having you on board. And more importantly, we wanted to provide you with meaningful opportunities to get involved. So this wasn't tokenistic and it wasn't ad hoc. And we wanted you to be our critical friends, so you could report back on what was working well, what wasn't working well, and how we could work together to get this right. And you've definitely helped us to do that. So in establishing the PPP, what we have done, we've ensured that we have the right framework in place. Then we've ensured there's a group of people that can work with you so that you weren't set about doing things that you weren't sure about. But we also created some very clear guidance for both groups to work with. And in doing so, what we're doing is developing, delivering services and enhancing them as we're going. So it's really important as we reach this first year mark that we not only acknowledge what we've achieved, and we've got over 100 members now, panel members on board from different age groups, different communities from across the North West. So for that, I'd like to thank a couple of people, not least Julie Treharne, the comms team, but also the panel team for everything they've done in setting this up. But most importantly and crucially, I want to thank you for getting on board and giving us your time and working with us to develop the panel so that actually we can do this so that it works for you, it works for us, and it works for the community of the North West. So thank you very much.
I'm Julie Treharne, I'm Head of Communications and Engagement, and probably some of you will have met me at our recruitment and induction events or some of the sessions we've held with panel members over the last year. I'd firstly like to start by wishing everybody a brilliant first anniversary. We've had a very busy year despite the pandemic, and we've had some great panel involvement across the membership, attending board, our trust learning forums, giving opinions on values, our promotional materials, giving their opinion on how the trust should approach 111 first, and a whole range of other activities. So a huge thank you to everybody that's contributed their time. We really appreciate it. The pandemic obviously has given us some challenges. We've tried to engage with people throughout, and we've also managed through the use of technology to involve people in virtual sessions. I think this has been a learning curve for all of us, so thank you for bearing with us and for persevering and giving your feedback through Teams or audio sessions with us. So for the year ahead, we will be looking at our next year's work plan, how we can develop the panel even further, and involving you in as many different ways as we possibly can. So thank you from all of us at NWAS.